Hello, this is Julie K, a Paper Play with Julie K, and welcome to the first day of the Spring Cottage Cutz Hop. This is a 2-day event with videos being posted on the 16th and 17th of March. Each designer in the hop will be showcasing many of the new spring and Easter Cottage Cutz dies available from the Scrapping Cottage. A number of the channels will be giving away prizes for our viewers that hop along to each of the channels. To qualify for the giveaways, you need to be 18 years of age or older, watch all the videos in the hop, be a visible subscriber, and leave nice comments. I will reveal the prize for my channel at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Besides checking out the links for the hop designers, don't forget to check out the links for the Scrapping Cottage that I have listed below in the description box. Before showing you guys the projects that I created for the hop today, I'm just going to go through the basic supplies that I used to create my project. And my two featured Cottage Cutz dies that I am showing you guys today on my projects are these two. The first one is the Spring Bunny Egg. Really cute with the little bunny down here. You can do all sorts of things with this die. And then the second die that I'm featuring in my project is the Spring Meadow one, and this one has a lot of versatility to it. You can just use the grass, you can use the flowers and add them to the grass, and then there's also butterflies. So there's a lot you can do with this one. So those are my two main featured dies, and then I also purchased this one from the new Spring Easter line, Somebody Loves You. It's a really cute one. I just think these little bunnies at the bottom are adorable. And then I also used this one that says blessings. It's a blessings phrase. I also used this one from the Hello Spring set, and I just used the word hello. And then I also use, it's called Nested Stitched Eyelet Rectangle Set. It's kind of a basic set that CottageCutz has. And so I did use a number of these rectangle squares in my project today. So here's the first card that I wanted to share with everyone today as for my stop on the hop. I'm calling this card Hello Spring. It is a pastel themed card. And the main dies that I used in this are the Spring Bunny Egg and the Spring Meadow Cottage Cutz dies. I did create an easel card, which you guys can kind of see here. So I'm going to close it here so we can look at it a little bit better. So on the front of the card, I did layer up the Spring Bunny Egg die right here. I did pop it up. And since I was wanting to pop it up, I did cut it out twice just for stability. So there is two pieces here that I glued together. At the bottom, I also then added one more layer of the bunny that I just used kind of a scrap piece to cut it out. Just because I wanted to have him stick out one more time from the main card. I don't know if you can see that when I flip it or not. There's foam tape behind him. And I chose to color him with some inks in brown. I also went ahead and cut out the Spring Meadow, which is the grass and the flowers and the little butterfly. So I cut it out a couple of times. So I have a layer right here, and then there's also some layers on the side. And I added the little hollyhock flowers, and then I went ahead and added the hollyhock flowers also to the flowers that were part of the Spring Bunny Egg die, just to make them all kind of match a little bit better. And that Spring Meadow set comes with some really cute little butterflies, so I did add one up there. I just like the look of that coming out from the little ribbon up at the top there. And because I enjoy working with lots of layers and laces and trims, you can see I added some rickrack and some lace from my stash. There's also some little flat back pearls in the corner. And I also layered up my little Spring Bunny Egg onto the Stitched Eyelet set back here. Because again, I like to add lots of layers. And so the final piece is this Hello, which comes from the Hello Spring set. It's an older set from CottageCutz. And so when you open it up, it says hello, and then I have the little sentiment spring down here. And so what I did again here is I took the stitched eyelet set and layered up several of the pieces in cardstock. I did stamp the word spring, and I added one more of those butterflies from the Spring Meadow set. But I thought it was really cute just because the main card, when you look at it, says hello, and then when you open it up, it says spring. So hello, spring. So that is the first card that I created for the hop today. The second card that I want to share with you guys today is this pastel blue card. And again, I'm featuring the Spring Bunny Egg and the Spring Meadow Cottage Cutz dies for this card. And besides those two dies, I did also add in the blessings phrase, and then I also used the stitched eyelet set for my frame on this card. It is a recessed seam, so my frame is layered up on top of the card with the seam being behind it. I did layer the Spring Meadow grass pieces behind here, kind of the taller pieces on both sides of the egg, and then just the longer strip right down here. I again cut out the Spring Bunny egg in a pastel blue color, and I kind of paper pieced in a piece that I had colored a soft gray, and also paper pieced the pink and the green flowers just kind of hiding behind there. I really like the look of that. And I also added the sticker here of the flatback pearls shaped in a cross. That was kind of one of the main reasons why I had picked out this Spring Bunny egg die, is I loved it for just being kind of a nice generic spring or Easter die that was really lovely with the little bow on top. But I also like the fact that there was some space in there, that if I wanted to make it more of a religious card like I did in this case, that I could very easily add a cross, which again, I just use a sticker for this one, but you could easily rubber stamp an image or else use a die cut of a cross in that little spot right there. And after I had made this little scene, I decided that there was space up at the top to add some sort of sentiment, and so I chose to use the blessings phrase right up there. And so I really love how this one turned out. It's a very elegant looking religious Easter themed card. And then on the inside, I just layered up a couple of the stitched eyelet rectangles and stamped the word Easter wishes. And so that is my second card that I created for you guys today using the Cottage Cutz dies. I have a final set of cards to share with you guys, and these ones the main die that I use is called Somebody Loves You. It is part of the new spring Easter collection that Scrapping Cottage has out, the Cottage Cutz dies. And I just chose this die just because it's kind of a quick and easy die to create or be able to mass produce a lot of cards. I like to send out a lot of spring or Easter cards to people, and sometimes I just need a quick and easy die that I can mass produce with. And so I chose this die for that reason, because I could go to town on it. I could do a lot of die cutting and then do a lot of paper piecing onto my cards and make some really nice looking cards that were quick and easy and didn't take a lot of time. And then on some of these cards, I also used the stitched eyelet rectangle set, and I think on one of them I might have actually used one of the blessing phrases just because I had die cut it out and it matched, so I ended up using it. It was just a scrap that I didn't use on the other cards that I created that I showed you guys, so I just used it on one of these cards. But I'm just going to page through them real quick because I know you guys want to hear more about the prize that I'm giving away and be able to hop along to some of the other videos. So like I said, I'm just going to hold them up and just kind of show you guys how I use that die. I did cut apart the word. It is connected, somebody loves you, but I just cut it apart so I could kind of stagger how I added it to some of my cards. And for these cards, I did use some paper from American Crafts, if you guys are wondering about the paper collection. But again, just a lot of paper piecing and doing some layering on the cards there. But again, like I told you guys, this die works really well just to make a lot of quick and easy cards. I think those bunnies are just so adorable with their little white tails. And the die does have the option that you guys can go ahead and cut out the little tails to make them white. And I did do that on a couple of the cards, but I actually just ended up using a little white paint pen and coloring in the tails just because I thought that went kind of quick and easy. If you also had some little cotton puff balls or something, they would be really cute too on the little tails. And the bunnies on here, I did just die cut them out in kind of a light brown color and ink the edges just to make them stand out a little bit more. So, those were kind of my quick and easy cards, and I just wanted to share those with you guys. Before discussing my giveaway prize, I would like to first thank Rebecca, who is I Am Mama24 here on YouTube, for asking me as her guest for this hop. I did have a blast, Rebecca, so thank you. I would also like to thank Sherry, who is CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat here on YouTube, for her hard work in organizing the hop. I know it takes a lot of work and energy and time to do that, so thank you so much for that, Sherry. And then finally, I want to say a big thank you to the Scrapping Cottage for the 2 dies that they gifted me to play with for this hop. I really appreciate it. I am a little bit newer to the Cottage Cutz dies, and I have to tell you guys, they were really fun to work with. I also really liked the fact that I was able to run them through my machine. They cut out beautifully the first time, and they also popped right out. So it wasn't a lot of work to like poke them out or anything like that with, I know I have to do that a lot with some of my other brands of dies, so I really love that about these dies, and I am now a huge fan of them and know that I will be purchasing a lot more of these in the future. So again, thank you, Scrapping Cottage, for the opportunity to work with some of your dies. I want to make sure I go over all of the giveaway rules again to make sure that everybody is aware. You do need to be 18 years of age or older. I am opening up my prize package to both US and international. You of course need to be subscribed to my channel. You must be a visible subscriber. And then you also need to be subscribed to everybody else's channel in the hop. And of course you need to leave a comment on my channel and everybody else's channel in the hop. And of course I would love it if you guys could give us all a thumbs up when you're watching our videos if you like what we created. That would be awesome. And so here's what I will be giving away in my little prize package. Since it is a Cottage Cutz hop, I did purchase a couple of Cottage Cutz dies to add into my package. So the first one I chose was the Hello Spring one. I did use in one of my projects the word hello. I think it's a really nice versatile die. This one was really cute just because of the flowers and the little chicken or duck and then the little tulips. So a really nice die. And then I also chose the Elegant Frame. I just thought this one again was really versatile. I also had these really cute little birds, paper clips to give away. I am adding some of these scripture-based stickers from Paper House. And then last, I am adding this spring-themed paper pad, since it is kind of a spring-themed top. So I do have all those items. I am just giving away one prize package. And don't forget to make sure that you guys check out the next person on the list for the hop. And just kind of work your way through. If you just started with my video, there is Sherry's name above mine, so make sure you guys go back and check out her video if you just started the hop with my video. But otherwise, have fun and enjoy all the wonderful inspiration that all these ladies in the hop have. And also, again, it is a 2-day hop, so don't forget to check back again tomorrow to see all the ladies who are creating projects tomorrow in the hop. So have a wonderful day and happy crafting, everyone.